This is how I got this LEGO Star Wars set for 50% off. Now I know this is a random video, but I just had to share this. This is a story of determination, and it just goes to show that if you don't ask, you don't get. Now this whole thing started when Flowbricks told me that Game UK was selling LEGO Star Wars sets for up to 50% off, including new releases such as the Dark Falcon and the Onyx Cinder. Now I didn't believe this. I was at drama school at the time and I said to him, no way that's real, but then he showed that he'd actually ordered a number of sets, and that's when I started going, oh my word, this deal is real. So I looked on the website and I tried to add the sets to my basket, but it just wouldn't go through. And then suddenly the website was glitching and the pages were taken down, and all I had was the screenshots of the deals and nothing more. I thought I had missed out, but I was determined that that wasn't true. Just to give you an idea of just how good these deals were, and these weren't the only deals, but these were the biggest ones. The Dark Falcon was down to just £80. Jedi Bob Starfighter was being sold for 18, and the Onyx Cinder, which is the one I really wanted, was sold for £63. Maybe it's my autism, but when I get an idea in my head, I simply can't let it go, and I was determined that I was going to buy the LEGO Star Wars Onyx Cinder for £63. Now this is 45% off retail price, which is a crazy deal. But I wasn't giving up. Even though it had sold out online, I decided I was going to get this set. So my first stop was the closest game store to my drama school. The first thing I did when I got there was check the LEGO section, and they didn't have any LEGO Star Wars sets at all, so I asked if they had any out the back and the answer was no, but I wasn't giving up. Then I asked if they would contact the next closest branch of Game to see if they had the LEGO Star Wars set in stock. So then I had to get the manager, and the manager called the next manager, who said that they did indeed have these sets in stock at the next Game store. Unfortunately for me, they said that they weren't going to honor the prices online. Now this was frustrating, and I said to them, look, this is the price online, it's showing on your website, but they said because it's not in stock, they wouldn't be able to price match it. So I was quite frustrated and I thought I'd be out of luck. The manager in the first store I went to was nice. He said, look, if we'd had it in stock, we would have given it to you, but don't shoot the messenger. So I left feeling pretty disappointed. But then I decided, nope, I was not going to give up. I was going to go to this next game store in person and make my case as to why this LEGO Star Wars set should be given to me at 45% off. And I thought there is no way this is going to work. So I got the bus to the next game store and in I went. I was fully prepared that I might be leaving empty-handed, but I was determined that I would get the LEGO Star Wars Onyx Cinder set for 45% off. So I walked straight into the store, and the first thing the guy said to me was, oh, so you're the guy who phoned the other store. So clearly I'd got a bit of a reputation, but I explained the whole situation and he said, look, you got the bus here, we will honor the discount. So I managed to get the LEGO Star Wars Onyx Cinder set for £63, 45% off retail price. I want you guys to let me know what your craziest ever LEGO deal was in the comments.